guys. How's it going? Oh, there's an echo in here. Jordan Page from funcheaperfree.com and budgetbootcamp.com. We're live. You guys, this is funny. I'm kind of nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous. Maybe because we're in my bathroom. Maybe because I haven't done one of these in a while, but just wanted to say hello. Thank you for watching. Tonight is a little different. We just got back from a long vacation, and I don't know about you guys, but my skin is suffering, and I've had a ton of questions about my skin lately, and I've really been able to rein it in. It was starting to go really bad, and I've been able to bring it back quickly, and a lot of you have been asking about it, so I thought, instead of doing 8,000 posts on funcheaperfree.com or on YouTube or whatever, let's just do this. We'll just go live, and I'm just gonna like get ready for bed and show you what I do, and if you have questions, you can let me know. Okay, put on a mask to give yourself a fun look. Tap the magic wand to try one. Okay, Facebook Live, trying to be like Snapchat. That's fun. First of all, hi you guys. Where are you calling in or where are you tuning in from? Hi, Connecticut. While you guys are tuning in, here's how tonight's gonna go. I am going to just kind of go through my routine. I am no esthetician. Let me just say that up front. I am a blogger. I've got 5 kids. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I have found some things that work for my skin. So I thought I'd show you. So if you guys have any questions, hi you guys. Oh, Utah, hello. Arizona, I was just there. Feel free to chime in with questions. I'm gonna do my best to stay on top of them. And if you guys like what you see, will you share this? I don't even know how. I don't know how. I'm kind of new to this Facebook thing, but I thought it'd be kind of nice. So hi Texas, hi Ohio, hello, hello. All right, first things first is I tried for so long to make sure I had everything and realized that I left my face wash right there. So one second, let me grab it. You guys want to see my big shower. Okay, and we're back. Hi Minnesota, hi from Cincinnati, Eugene, Oregon. Hey, guess what? True story. The street that I used to live on before moving to Utah was called Minnesota Street. Hi from Oregon, my hometown. Okay, shall we get on with it? This is so weird. I always feel weird just launching into these, but all right, let's do it. First things first, face wash. What do you guys use to wash your face? I know that people get very opinionated and people have things that work for them. My skin is not oily. I would say it's on the dry side. Hi from Indiana, North Carolina. And so I have to really keep it moisturized. Do you guys know that if you have oily skin that there is such thing as overwashing, and if you have dry skin there is such thing as over moisturizing, right? So it's kind of a balance. But my skin tends to be dry, and what I have found that works well is Clearasil, which I actually just left in Arizona on accident. I've been using it since high school. And another thing I just picked up is this. Can you guys see it? It's just drugstore. It's actually the Walmart version of basically the Regenerist, the Olay Regenerist face wash. So you use Cetaphil and totally love it. I've heard that Neutrogena Extremely Gentle Cleanser. Hi from Texas. Yes, I have found, honestly, you guys, that to just wash my face at night, the drugstore stuff tends to be good. Again, I'm not an esthetician, but I find to just wash it, that's one thing. It's the stuff that I put on after or the stuff I do after that makes a bigger difference. Cetaphil, Philosophy, Purity, those are all really great. And I'm in the process now of trying new things too, based on your guys' recommendations. But this is just what I've been using and it works. Purpose face wash, love it. And will you guys shout out where you get them from so that people know if you can't just buy them at a drugstore. Okay, so am I gonna wash my face for you guys on Facebook? This is so weird. And I am looking really hideous right now, I'm so sorry. Noxzema, oh, I used to use Noxzema. Help with acne breakouts. Okay, yes, I've got some little tricks. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Here's the problem, is I'm not actually gonna wash off my eye makeup. I'm gonna show you a trick I use for that. So I'm just gonna try to wash my skin first. And I have no real tricks or methods except that I do not like cold water. I know that if you use cold water, if you splash with cold water at the end, it closes your pores. Have you heard that? Bubba will wash his face with cold water. I can't stand it. But anyway, always wash your hands first. Always, always, even if you feel like you just washed them. So I always wash my hands first. And we'll see if we can do this without washing off my eye makeup. I don't know. Will you guys just talk amongst yourselves while I'm down here in my sink? This is so weird. So I get all my skin wet first, all around. And just for the record, I normally wash my eye makeup off first before washing my face. But we're going backwards today. So I use about this much. And I like this because it has little gritty things in it. What do you call them? Like little exfoliators. And it helps because I wear a full face of makeup every day. Hi guys, beauty counter. I always wash my face in the shower. Yes, I do shower at night. I just don't shower every day. Don't judge me. And if I don't shower at night, I shower at the gym. But I just kind of gently go. And have you heard that you're supposed to go upward? Upward. Gravity's a real thing, guys. Let's see, can I tip this back up? So you want to go upward. And here's one thing I have to be really careful of is I push really hard. Do any of you guys do that? So I have to consciously, I'm actually going to add a little bit more just so you guys can see it well. But I have to consciously tell myself not to push because you don't need to be like rubbing it into your skin. It's going to do its own job. A couple places people forget. Do you guys ever break out in your temples? Has anyone seen that? I use the same face cleanser. Yes. It's essentially the Olay Regenerist knockoff, and it's been working great. I was having some serious skin problems, and it's doing fine. Okay, you might be breaking out around here because you're not remembering to wash it well enough. So be sure to go like all the way up into your hair, and don't forget like around here and on your jawline. You want to be sure to get your whole face, which is kind of hard because, all right, let's get honest here. Are you guys the type of people like me that literally when you're in the shower, you like scrub your body the exact same way? You tie your shoes the same way? You kind of get this muscle memory thing going on? Okay, and be sure to wash in your eyebrows. Do you guys ever do that? Have you ever had an eyebrows it? It hurts, okay? Just roll with me on this. But you wash your eyebrows. Wash all over, wash. I'm actually gonna add a little bit of water. And don't push too hard. And be sure to get around your lips. And then for me, my biggest problem, and we're gonna talk about this, I have kind of the kitchen secret for blackheads. I get blackheads so bad. I have giant pores. It's just like genetics. Okay, there you go. And I do not use a washcloth. Do you guys, okay, I wanna hear the vote. Washcloth users or not washcloth users? I used to use a washcloth every day in high school. Is that cleanser from Walmart? Yes, it's the Walmart brand. But I actually do not use a washcloth anymore because I read, which, you know, everyone has different opinions, but I read that using a washcloth can actually make your face dirtier. Like there's stuff left behind in the washcloth. I just bought the Olay version on Black Friday because it was 40% off on Cartwheel. Heck yeah. Brow zits hurt so bad. Yes, they do, Betsy Rose. Okay, this is really hard to do without washing my eyes, but I always spit too. Sorry, gross habit. All right. Okay, kind of a hack job, but there you go. No washcloth. For sure washcloth. So, I really don't. I don't do it, but once in a while, like, oh my gosh, so much of makeup was left behind because I was without washing my eye makeup. But, okay, and I always use white towels. I know there are really cute towels out there. Every time I go to TJ Maxx, I'm tempted to get a cute one. But do you want to know why I only use white? Because this happens when you're doing Facebook Live and you don't really wash your face as well as you normally would. You can just bleach this baby out. If this was like a cute blue towel or had designs on it, it'd be like that forever. So, will you link products that you use? Oh, yes, I'll tell you what. I can't do that now. Obviously, I'm a little tied up. But let's do this. I will repost this tomorrow on my blog and, well, on YouTube and then to my blog. And I'll do like a big list with links to everything. Thank you for asking. I should have thought about that. Okay, so there you go. Now, I'm jumping a little out of order. Before I get my eyes all goopy, I just feel like it gets off more. I use white too. Then you know when it's dirty. Yes, I like that. All right. So many of you guys have been asking me about this because last year I got one of these around Black Friday. And whenever I talk about my skin, I get questions. And I haven't really told you guys about it. So killing a few birds with one stone. But this is a PMD. Have you guys heard about this? Is that backwards for you? It's backwards for me. Looks like a DMQ. But it's a PMD. A professional microderm. Or personal microderm. Personal microderm. So, you know, microdermabrasion, where you go and pay hundreds of dollars at an esthetician or a spa to get it done. This is essentially a take-home version. I love my PMD. Yes, for those of you who have it, yep, it's backwards. Oh, sorry guys. For those of you who have it, feel free to chime in with like your opinions on it. But you know what? I actually really like mine. I'm usually skeptical of at-home products, especially ones that are over $100. Because this is just kind of their standard version. They call it let me go back. I knew I was gonna forget, so I pulled them all up for you. Okay, oh, by the way, so you get these on pmdbeauty.com, and they have all sorts of different ones, but on their website, the way I decided is that they have a page where it compares all the different devices side by side. Love your nails, thank you, except look what happened. I was packing a suitcase into the car and it totally broke. Do you do this daily, nightly? No, I'll tell you in just a second. But okay, so it's called the Device Comparison Guide. So I don't know, I'm not a professional skin person. Don't buy the model based on my opinion, but I will say that this one is the classic and it's great for me. It's been perfect. But for those of you who live out of the country, they have an international version that converts voltage wise, which is, I think it's kind of cool. So anyway, what it is it's essentially your own microderm product. So this is how it works. You pull it out of the box and it's this little guy. And then I use the little discs. They have bigger ones right here for your body. Do you guys have arm bumps? I get those when I'm pregnant, especially. But if you have, oh, I'm glad you like my nails. Thank you. Got mine on eBay. Yes. If you have arm bumps or like trouble spots on your body, use the big disc. But for your face, you use the little one. And you just, look at my nails. I have nails done. I'm so proud of myself. Okay. You stick it on here. And then you use the smaller guy. There's a big one that matches the big disc. But use the small one and it just screws on. And that's it. It's not very complicated. You could totally like throw this in your bag if you're traveling. And then all you have to do is plug in the cord. So for those of you who've been asking, I really like it. I'm gonna show you how I use it. Blanca was asking, no, you do not use it every day. In fact, you do it once and you're supposed to wait like, you know, I usually only do mine once every couple of weeks. And it's actually been a few weeks since I've done it. And I can tell because my skin, my makeup has been like caking into my skin. So that was another question a lot of you asked about. It's like actually Blanca, you were asking me about this. What happens if your makeup is making you look like you have wrinkles? Well, you might want to do this bad boy. So they say you're supposed to do it, you're supposed to wait 8 or 9 days, I believe is what they say. Oh no, excuse me. After 8 or 9 sessions, it basically makes your pores look so small and makes your skin look really smooth. But you're supposed to, I don't want to misquote, I wait a couple of weeks, but they say only 1 pass per area. How many times do you do it? Hold on guys, I'll go back to it. You're supposed to wait 5 to 7 days. That's what it is, 5 to 7 days, but I usually wait a couple of weeks. So you turn it on and it kind of buzzes, and then here's what you do. You pull your skin tight. This is gonna be hard to look. I wonder if that would work for stretch marks. Seriously, you guys, this is kind of a miracle thing. So what it does is it kind of like, those are like little sandpaper pads. So this round cap kind of sucks your skin in and then the sandpaper rubs your skin. It's basically sloughing off the top couple layers of skin. So it seems creepy, but it's not. Don't be afraid. Kind of gives you a little hickey as you go. And you're only supposed to do 1 pass per area, so you pretend like you have tiger stripes on your face. This is really hard to do in my phone, guys. Avoid your eyes. You don't want to go in the sensitive part. I won't do my whole face for the sake of time, but I've been having a lot of trouble areas around here. So I would be sure to get every spot. And of course you want to move upward like that. Is it painful? No, not at all. It kind of feels like if you went like this, like sucked your skin, and it like rubs a little. It's a little more frightening at first than anything because you're like, ah, but it doesn't hurt at all. You guys, this is impossible to do while talking, but you get the idea. Okay, and for your nose, this is my big secret for my blackheads, okay? You need this, you do. Okay, and before I go any further, take 50 is the code. Will somebody type it? Take 50, like take 50, half off right now. So normally, like the one I have, for example, let me go back. Let me tell you, well, they have different prices, but this one, the classic, is normally $159. It's half of that. Let me remove. Okay, I was gonna show you. I'm just making sure it works. Yep, it totally works. So this brings it down to $79.50. Take 50, thank you. So like for Christmas or whatever, this would be a good idea. It's kind of a splurge, but you guys, I don't often promote more expensive things, but this is totally worth it. And you replace the discs, and so you just keep the same machine and just buy disc replacements, but you can use them a couple of times each. So anyway, so I really focus on around my nose because I get really bad blackheads, and then where your wrinkles are and stuff. They have a video. I was a little intimidated, but they have a video online you can watch, or you know, if you prefer kind of old school, there's a disc too. So I won't even take the time to show you exactly, but take 50 to get half off, and the website is pmdbeauty.com. Will somebody post that on there? So that, I tried to make a little list on my computer so I wouldn't forget to show you any of my things. Let me go back here. Make sure, okay, so I showed you how I wash my face. Showed you PMD. Oh, hey, and somebody was asking, I thought I saw a question pop up about sensitive skin. They actually have discs for sensitive skin. So they're different colors, like the blue one is more sensitive, things like that. So this is the green one, and this is just like moderate. It's their average one, if you will, but they have very sensitive, and they have like super rough ones too, if you're into that kind of thing. Okay, and then, someone was asking about discs. You use them like 3 to 4 times, and then you replace them. So this one, I probably have another 2 uses out of this, but they give you a couple in the package. So there you go. I love this. This is definitely worth it. So then what I do is after I do my PMD, which again, you know, you want to wait 5 to 7 days, and I usually do mine once every couple of weeks, or as needed, if you will. I feel like what's important is, I love this, you are cute. Doreen, you are cute. Doreen Renee DeMarco Kozelka. Wow, that's kind of a sexy name. You are cute. Thank you for watching. I'm kind of a train wreck, guys. I'm like fumbling and kind of nervous. All right, so then it's what do you put on your skin after? And actually PMD has some like soothing products that you can put on if you find that it makes your skin red. This lighting's really bad, but it really doesn't make mine that red. I would do it at night before you go to bed. Mine I could do in the morning, and my makeup, you know, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But at night, this is what I would do. I always put lotion on my face, always, even if I don't feel like it needs it. But there are different versions. So my standard, just kind of like cheap, old school go-to, does this take your blackheads away? It makes your pores smaller. So it doesn't like suck out your blackheads. Unfortunately, that would be kind of awesome. But it really helps. I have a blackhead remedy that I'll show you in just a second that used to work for me, and we'll see if it works for you. But it really helps just minimize and reduce everything. But one thing I will say about this in terms of blackheads, because that's my #1 issue. Can you guys see how big my pores are? This is really embarrassing. But can you see? I don't know if you can't even see in this. I have giant pores. And so what I find is this, when I do it, my makeup sits better. And it actually like covers my pores better rather than sitting inside them. So there you go. PMD is to make your skin look brighter and fresher, sloughs off dead layers of skin. Brighter and fresher, that's a good way of putting it. My makeup it sits better once I use it. I don't know, it's a miracle worker, to be honest. Miracle stick. So then afterwards you want to put something on it. So a couple of things. I showed you this. This is Pond's. This I just bought kind of on a whim from the drugstore because I needed face lotion. You do need to use face lotion. Don't use just your standard body lotion. Pore filler does help with makeup. It does, but then I find you're just putting stuff on stuff on stuff on stuff. And I'm tired of like putting stuff on. And then at the end of the day, it like still kind of creases and wrinkles. So I was doing that. I bought 2 different pore fillers, and I even bought a face primer that was like $50 and all these things. And I was like, but it's just stuff on stuff. I'm just adding layers. So yes, that helps. But I find that using a good face wash, using the PMD once in a while, a couple of things help kind of start over so it's not just layers on layers. All right, next, one thing that I read is that, have you guys ever heard of Boots number 7? So no, it looks like no 7. These you can find at like Target or wherever. This I kind of consider one step up from your standard like grocery store stuff. This stuff is great. I think they won awards for just being, what do they call it? Not best in show, but consumer reports, favorite items. Anyway, for the price, it works great. So I bought a day cream. I bought a night cream. I actually bought these last Black Friday. They had a big package at Sephora or Ulta, one of the two. If you do that, go through Ebates if you buy it online, and then you get money back for your purchase. So you get a discount, money back, and this awesome stuff. So what they have is they have like a serum, a day cream, and a night cream. And so I'll use these for a while. I love Boots. 10% benzoyl peroxide is great for blackheads. That's awesome. Also salicylic acid. What are you looking for? Toiletry bag. Bubba's outside. Usually come say hi. So anyway, Boots number 7 is great. And then also, okay, so I'm always looking for things at Costco. Have you guys noticed Costco has stuff? I bought this. They're Borgese, what is this called? Age Defying Wrinkle Serum. So they all serve different purposes, and I don't use them all every night. I try to kind of switch it up. But basically, be sure to moisturize your face. And then I've started turning toward serums that have really kind of helped with wrinkles and softening stuff under my eyes. You can tell I haven't been using stuff. Hi, Bubba. Everyone wants to say hi. Hi. Here, stand up so they don't see my messy chair. Hi. There's Bubba, my husband.
I'm getting kids' toothbrushes.
That's awesome. We got stuck in a snowstorm last night and didn't get home till really late, so they didn't even brush their teeth this morning. So there's that. Shout out if you guys have any serums or face moisturizers that you like. Those are just a few that I go to, and I kind of rotate those. And then another thing is, have you guys discovered Ipsy? Do you know what, if you can even hear me? Have you guys discovered Ipsy, IPSY? I'll post a link in my post, and please click on it if you're gonna sign up, because then I get points. And I think you get points, which allows you to buy stuff. But they send you a makeup bag every month. It's $10 a month. They send you makeup bags with little samples. And I get lots of night cream samples. And honestly, these samples alone have they last me forever. So I haven't really had to buy anything new in a while. Okay, I love Ipsy. So yes, I love it too. Check it out. And if you feel so inclined, I will post a link in my post so I can get some points. All right, now let's talk about taking off your makeup. And the miracle of all miracles. Dun, 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 coconut oil. Truth, I don't travel with this, and sometimes if I'm lazy or don't feel like having a greasy face, I take off my makeup with hand soap. Don't judge me, I know, it's not very good, but I do. Ipsy hasn't been too good recently, even though I love it. Hey, if you don't like your Ipsy, go in and change your requests. You can like request what you want. You could say more makeup, more face stuff, less makeup, less face, you know what I'm saying. All right, this is what I do when I'm being a good girl. I wear waterproof, mascara every day, because my eyes burn with mascara, and so it kind of keeps it from burning in my big ol' eyes. Use a baby wipe instead. Yes, and baby soap works well for washing your face very softly, but anyway, I use coconut oil kind of for everything in my house, but what I'll do is get a big old chunk, and this is like the one thing that takes off my waterproof mascara the best. Or if you wear false eyelashes like I do, it even kind of helps get the glue off that's left behind. I use hand soap too to wash my face in a pinch. Sometimes in the shower, if I leave my face wash out by my sink and I'm in the shower and it's too cold to run out, I'll just use hand soap. Whatever, you're not gonna die, right? Okay, this is gonna get tricky. You guys are gonna see a raccoon here. You ready for this? So I let it kind of melt in my hands. What mascara do you use? I have sensitive eyes. Okay. And then you just rub like crazy. And I can't see you. I hope you're all still there and not saying mean things because I can't see anything. What mascara do I use? I actually just did a video on YouTube that shows how I do my makeup and everything I use. So shameless plug, if you go to funcheaperfree.com/5min, like 5 minutes, it shows my 5-minute makeup face. And if somebody feels so inclined, will you post that link in the comments because then people will see it. But I use just Maybelline, what's it called, you guys? It's the yellow one. Maybelline Volume Colossal Express Waterproof. Okay, rub, rub, rub. The trick is you want to rub all the way down to your lash line. Where's my toilet paper? And then I just use toilet paper to wipe it off. But again, try not to wipe too hard because it only adds to the wrinkle issue, guys. And I usually forget to grab my toilet paper. So I do this at the sink and then I'm like zombieing over to where the toilet paper is in my bathroom so I can grab it because I'm scared to open my eyes. Da, da, da. Okay, pulls it all off. And honestly, this is what works the best. If it is important to wash your makeup off at night. Reminds me of Mime's eyes. You weren't kidding about raccoon face. Yeah, you guys, I wear a lot of makeup. I really do. I do not just lightly dab. I slather it on. I love makeup. What was I going to say? I was going to say that it's important to wash your eye makeup off at night. I do know this much. When I get lazy and I usually only do this like once every other day or every couple days because I get lazy, but if I get super lazy and go too long, my eyelashes break off from the buildup of mascara. So it is important to wipe it off every night. You can use baby oil. P.S. My husband loves this. How real you are is awesome. Thanks, husband. I'm probably making your wife look super hot right now. You're like, thanks for being normal, babe. This is fun. We're just like girlfriends / boyfriend in the back, right? Okay, so that's what I do. And then you just make sure you get it all off. And then every morning, you guys have seen this before, but when I wake up, no matter what I do, I always seem to have a little bit of raccoon eye left over. So I go back to my cheap face lotion, dab a little bit under my eyes, and then I'll like brush my teeth and walk around, and I kind of forget about it sometimes, and Priya's like, Mom. And then you will be completely wrinkled like my mom if you sleep in makeup. Yeah, for real. I always go under my eye gently, and there's always more left over. Oh my gosh, look at my dark circles, you guys. I got no sleep over Christmas. Oh my gosh, Thanksgiving. Case in point, I'm losing my mind. Okay, and that's it. So a few of my problem areas I'm having right now, I'm going to really focus on with this, which is why I thought I'd take a minute to show you, because then I won't do it again for a little while, and thought that would be an opportunity. You want to be sure to use the PMD before you put anything on your face though, so I'll have to go back and wash my face again and then go back and do it. Do you not use an eye cream? You know, I do. I just haven't found like my thing yet. Do you guys promise not to judge me? Don't judge me. All right. Where did it go? All right. One time I had a gift card. I did have a gift card, which helped. But I was in Sephora or Ulta, whatever. And I said, I'm having serious baggage issues. This is before I got this thing. Though you don't want to use this under your eyes. But I was having trouble everywhere. And I said, what do I do to make it go away? And they said, this is a miracle. This little tiny bottle, it's called I don't even know what it's called. What is this called? Dr. Dennis Gross? That is a terrible name, Dr. Dennis Gross. Call it like miracle serum or something. That's a terrible name. This was $60. But I was desperate. And the lady totally got me in the store because she took it and put a little dab on her hand. And you guys, her wrinkles seriously disappeared. And I will say, this stuff is kind of magical. I've had it for a long time now. And I use, once in a while, I use a little dot and I dab it on super light, and it really does make a difference. But it was $60, so I can't say that I recommend it because I do feel like there are other things that do a fair job. I'm still just on the hunt. So let me know if you guys find something. But if you're desperate, or if you have a gift card like I did, you know, that you can apply toward it, or if you see it on great sale, this stuff really is kind of magical. I love that Dr. Dennis Gross stuff. It's awesome. Rodin and Fields multifunction eye cream is the best. I've heard good things about that. So that is something I use. Is there retinol in it? Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. Ferulic plus retinol triple correction eye serum. Does that sound official? All right. I think it's time to end this because now I'm officially looking haggard and old. But that's what you do. I'm excited to get my PMD over here on my forehead. because mama needs a little help. I'm still sending you the sample that has eye cream in it. Hey, I will totally take samples. I will love them. I'm always on the hunt, you know, and look at, here's all these little samples of things that I've been using. So there you go. Oh, that's why it works. So retinol, that's the magic stuff. Shout out to Denise. Hi, Denise. You look great. Oh, stop. You look lovely. Thank you. Love you guys. All right, that's it. Any last questions? I'm going again to, sorry, that was mid-sentence. Again, I'm going to post this on my blog, and then I'll link to everything I talked about. I should have thought about that before. And then if you guys have additional links to products or anything that you love, please leave them in the comments, because people will continue to watch this, and it's a good way to share and give your opinions, because I'm only one person and my skin is just, my skin's different. Oh, and in Utah, it's very dry here. So if I'm in Hawaii or somewhere a lot more humid, it might be a little different. So blackhead treatment. Oh, yes, Taryn saves the day. True story. When I was in high school, I read in one of my little books that maybe it was junior high. I started getting blackheads way before my friends, and I was very distressed about it. I didn't even have boobs yet, and I was like getting blackheads, and I said, that's not fair. Blackheads shouldn't come before boobs, but they did. So I read in this little book that if you use lemon juice at night, that it helps. And you know what? It totally helped. So every night I would go get like my little thing of lemon juice, and I'd put it on whatever this is, a cotton ball, and I would dab it. I'm a little afraid to, because I just did the PMD, so I'll just kind of pretend. So I had completely forgotten about this. And then the other day, it was like the day before we left for Thanksgiving, I saw this in my fridge, and I was like, wait a second. And it kind of had this big flashback moment like you see in the movies. And so I've decided I'm gonna start doing this for like a week and see if it works now like it did then. But it was pretty miraculous back then. But it can sting a little bit sometimes. And I don't know if it's bad for your skin. I don't know much about it. I haven't heard much about it since that little book in junior high, but it made a big difference. And that was my big secret. And so I'm going to keep trying it. Oh, laugh at the lemon juice. Yeah, especially my giant like 8-gallon thing, Costco. So that's my big blackhead secret. And then otherwise, I don't know what to tell you. I haven't found the perfect thing. Those Biore strips, they work for like a second and it comes right back. So my goal is to solve the root of the problem, which is my big open pores. So I try to wash really well, use my PMD, and blah, blah, blah. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching. What would you suggest for makeup remover during pregnancy? 100% absolutely this, coconut oil. For sure. Oh, it's backwards. Well, coconut oil. I've heard lemon juice brightens your skin, so I'm sure it works. Well, there you go. I guess you want to do that unless you have a tan, and it'll wipe it away. Okay, check out funcheaperfree.com, budgetbootcamp.com, and oh, and just again, be sure to go to pmdbeauty.com, and the code is TAKE50. If you guys want to try these, which you should, it's half off right now. I don't know how long the code will last. I'll put it in my blog post when I find out, but hurry. That's a really good deal. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm ready for bed. I'm gonna go watch some shows, get in bed. Love you guys. I just bought my PMD. Yay! Hope you enjoy it. Okay, you guys are the best. How do I end this thing? I forget. What do? Oh, finish. Okay, bye.